Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to solve a little mystery. How are the foods that are supposed to make our lives easier actually making things harder on our health? We're going to break down all those hidden traps in our daily meals and give you the tools you need to eat smarter. Okay, let's get right into it.
So, first things first, let me ask you something. Just think about your morning routine. You're probably busy, rushing around, trying to get out the door, right? What's the first thing you grab to eat? Because believe it or not, that one choice can pretty much dictate how the rest of your day goes.
So, did you reach for something like this? The classic pastry or donut you can grab on the go? It's fast, for sure, it's easy, and yeah, it tastes amazing. But have you ever stopped to think about what it's really doing to your body?
Or maybe this is more your speed. A big, colorful bowl of cereal that promises a super fun start to the day. The box is probably covered in claims about vitamins and whole grains, but let's look past the flashy marketing for just a second.
And of course, for so many of us, this is the ultimate quick fix. A cup of instant noodles. It's warm, it's savory, and it's ready in like 3 minutes. But here's the thing. That convenience, it comes with a hidden cost we don't usually think about.
So, here's our game plan for today. First, we're going to pinpoint the most common breakfast mistakes. Then, we'll zoom out and look at the dangers of fast food as a whole. After that, we're going to take a really interesting turn and figure out the difference between physical and emotional hunger. And don't worry, we'll end with all the good stuff, the core principles of healthy eating and some super simple, smart swaps you can literally start using tomorrow.
All right, let's dive right into part 1, breakfast mistakes. Seriously, the battle for a good, productive day is so often won or lost right here, in the first hour you're awake.
Now, what's so wild about this list is just how popular these foods are. I mean, pastries, sugary cereals, instant noodles, they're loaded with refined carbs and sugar. Those processed sandwiches, they're often packed with sodium and have almost zero fiber. And oh, don't even get me started on flavored yogurts or store-bought smoothies. They seem healthy, but they can be absolute sugar bombs in disguise.
So, to really get why these breakfasts are such a problem, we need to talk about something called the glycemic index, or GI. Just think of it like a speed rating for carbs. High GI foods are like rocket fuel. They break down super fast and flood your system with sugar. Low GI foods are more like a slow burn log, releasing energy nice and steady. And this chart, it shows you exactly what that feels like. It's the energy roller coaster. When you eat a high GI breakfast, like that donut or cereal, you get that huge spike of energy. You feel awesome for maybe an hour. And then comes the crash. Your blood sugar plummets, and suddenly you feel tired, grumpy, and you're desperately craving more sugar by mid-morning. A low GI meal, on the other hand, gives you that gentle, sustained energy that keeps you focused and feeling full.
Okay, so let's zoom out a little bit. That whole roller coaster idea, it applies way beyond the breakfast table. Let's talk about the broader world of fast food, where the exact same principles are at play, but the consequences can be even bigger. And a huge concept to understand here is empty calories. It's such a perfect term, isn't it? It means you're getting a ton of energy, calories, but almost none of the good stuff your body actually needs to function. No vitamins, no minerals, no fiber. It's kind of like filling your car's gas tank with soda. The gauge says full, but you're not going anywhere. Let's just break down a typical fast food meal. You see these huge slices of the pie dedicated to sugar, which we know sets you up for that energy crash, and unhealthy fats, which aren't great for your heart. And then there's the sodium, which is usually off the charts. Now look what's missing. The slices for fiber and vitamins, they're tiny. This crazy imbalance is the real problem. You might feel stuffed, but your body is literally starving for actual nutrients.
And look, this isn't just about feeling bad for an afternoon. The long-term effects of a diet built on this stuff are pretty serious. All that excess sugar directly raises your risk for type 2 diabetes. The insane amount of sodium contributes to heart disease and high blood pressure. The lack of fiber can lead to all sorts of digestive problems. And it's not just physical. Studies have shown it can negatively impact your mood and even your memory. The science is really clear on this one.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about what we're eating, but now we're going to shift gears to something even more fascinating: why we're eating. This brings us to a really crucial idea: the difference between physical and emotional hunger.
So I want you to ask yourself this question the next time you feel a craving. Just pause for a second. Is that a real biological need for fuel? Is your body asking for energy? Or Is it something else? Are you bored? Stressed out? Maybe a little sad? Learning to tell the difference is a total superpower.
And this table is the perfect cheat sheet for figuring it out. Real physical hunger. It kind of creeps up on you slowly. Your stomach might rumble, and you're open to eating a bunch of different things to feel full. Afterwards, you just feel satisfied. But emotional hunger, that stuff hits you like a tidal wave all at once. And it's not a general hunger. It's a laser-focused craving for one specific thing, usually something sweet or fatty. And the biggest clue? After you eat, you don't feel satisfied. You often feel a little guilty. Just recognizing these patterns is the huge first step to taking back control.
All right, we've laid out the problems, we've talked about the psychology. Now, let's pivot to the good stuff, the solutions. Section 4, the basic principles of healthy eating. This is how we build a new, better foundation. So what's the real solution here? Well, it's not some complicated diet with a million rules. It's not about restriction or counting every single calorie. It really comes down to focusing on one simple idea, building a balanced plate. And here's the 4-step framework. It's so simple. 1, start your meal with lean protein, things like eggs, chicken, fish, or beans. That's what keeps you feeling full. 2, pile on the fiber-rich foods, especially vegetables. 3, add in some healthy fats from things like avocados, nuts, or olive oil. And 4, choose those complex low GI carbs we talked about, like brown rice or sweet potatoes. That's it. That's the formula for a meal that actually fuels you. And that brings us to our final and maybe most useful section, Smart Swaps. Let's take those principles we just talked about and put them into action with some dead simple choices you can make every day. Okay, so instead of that sugary pastry in the morning, try a bowl of Greek yogurt with some fresh berries and a sprinkle of nuts. You're getting high-quality protein, great stuff for your gut, and natural sweetness and fiber from the fruit. Plus, the nuts add healthy fats to keep you satisfied for hours. It's just a complete upgrade in every way. Getting rid of that sugary cereal or the instant noodles, try swapping in 2 boiled eggs. I mean, it doesn't get much easier. They're an absolute powerhouse of protein and nutrients. You can even make a batch ahead of time. And they give you that steady, stable energy we want, so you can completely hop off that energy roller coaster. And one last one for you. Instead of that processed lunch meat sandwich, give avocado toast on real whole grain bread a try. You're swapping out all those unhealthy fats and preservatives for heart-healthy fats from the avocado and so much good fiber from the bread. It's delicious, it's filling, and it's just so much better for you. So what's the big takeaway from all this? It's really this idea right here. This isn't about telling yourself no all the time. It's not about restriction. It's about saying yes to foods that actually serve you. It's about being aware and making informed choices that empower you to feel your absolute best. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. The next time you feel that pull, that craving, just take one deep breath and ask yourself this one simple question. Is this my stomach talking, or is it my emotions? Just knowing the answer, that can change everything. Thanks for watching.